Important defensive chain. The Americans could have an easily defended position for the winter. They could overlook the agricultural supplies of southern New Jersey and southeastern Pennsylvania. They could protect the iron supplies, 80 to 100 forges and furnaces in northwestern New Jersey alone. They could move behind the Watchung Mountains, using them as a screen to counter any British movements to the north, should that be necessary. And hopefully, using the good system of roads across the East Coast, they could supply that army. Now, the infantry units went into this area in December of 1778, camping at what was called Middlebrook, around Somerset or Somerville today, and spread out through this area. The artillery was under the command of General Henry Knox, and they were separated off and sent a bit to the rear of the American lines, to the small town of Pluckemin. Now, believe it or not, at that time, Pluckemin was on a very good system of roads. We have British spy maps. We have maps by Lieutenant John Hill, a British officer who surveyed this area. We have American accounts, and we know that cannon, munition wagons, supply wagons needed good roads, good bridges, good fords, and Pluckemin was on a good network of roads. And even today, all you have to do is kind of look out here and you can see the interstates and state highways that run through this area, and it was the same back then. So this was a logical place, and being to the rear of the American lines, it was well defended. What happened here was truly remarkable, though, because Knox brought with him 22 companies of artillery, and in addition, he had 2 companies of artificers. These were craftsmen, blacksmiths, wheelwrights, carpenters, a wide variety of skills that were necessary for the army, but were here at Pluckemin. In addition, there was a company of Continental armorers. These were gunsmiths. They would be repairing and manufacturing munitions, repairing flintlocks, bayonets, a wide variety of other supplies, not for the artillery, but for the artillery and for the infantry. Because also at Pluckemin in this winter of 1778-79 was the military stores arm of the field army. So the military stores department, the field portion, was quartered at Pluckemin. They built warehouses, supplies came in from all of the 13 states, converged here, and then were distributed out to the General Army. This was an incredibly important place. What is it that they built? Well, this stunned me, because I had been familiar with many other camps like Valley Forge, New Windsor, Morristown, where it was log cabin construction. This is a contemporary drawing, one of only 3 drawings of American winter camps done during the American Revolution. It's entitled A Southwest Perspective View of the Artillery Barracks, Pluckemin, New Jersey, 1779. It is signed down here by a guy named John Lilly, J. Lilly Feckett. We know John Lilly was a company commander here at Pluckemin. He was later involved at West Point, a remarkable guy. This is for real. And what it shows is remarkable. The first building that comes to your eye is that center building, the Academy building. We know this was an academy. There are contemporary accounts of a 30 by 50 foot room with a cupola on top and an arched and plastered interior. We know that there was a guy named Christopher Collis who was hired by Knox to teach here. Now, Knox and Washington for years had wanted to create military academies around the country, but Congress had turned them down. They did it here. Christopher Collis was a clerk. He was a conductor of military stores. But if you pry into the background of this guy, he's another untold story. He was an inventor and polymath from Ireland, educated in Edinburgh, who came to the came to the colonies in 1771, developed a steam engine to provide a water supply for Philadelphia. It didn't go anywhere, so he went to New York, developed the first public water system for New York City, which actually wasn't built because of the outbreak of the war. He invented an optical